Hey everybody, GReimer here, coming at you once again from the ZAWA server, and welcome back to Wildwood, where we don't have koi or goldfish swimming in our ponds. No, we have sharks. We have sharks that are trying desperately to jump out of the pond and eat you. Yes, I love this place. Okay, so in today's episode, we are going to be doing some stuff over here. Now, last episode, we did a whole lot of pathing and stuff like that, all making that place over by the aviary come together quite nicely, and that was really great, but we didn't get any exhibits put in, and for that, I am so sorry. But it was a necessary thing to do because I needed to do a lot of it. In fact, I did even more of it off camera. Check it out. I got the path put in right here. It's done. I did a thing. So we got Sandy and Scrat. They got a path leading up to where you can see them. They even have a little path over here so that you can get up on top and check out the area on top where there's glass. So you can look down on them and see where they are at. Sometimes they're hiding. Just ignore the leopards kind of trying to growl at you. And look at this. I did all of this off camera too. I've been doing some work. This is something that's been a long time coming. I needed to finish the big cat exhibit, and I finally did it. And the only thing that was missing was the rest of the covering right here, the rest of the ceiling. I added these little supports and stuff going across, and the different places where you can walk out here. So this building is actually finally finished. I even added the lights. It's all done. Although that looks kind of weird, doesn't it? It looks like there's like a hole right there. Let's just do that. There, it's done. It's all done. All right, so yeah, as you can see here, though, I also went ahead and added these storage crate things in through here. I think it kind of looks good, almost like there's supplies kind of dotted throughout all this, almost like this is like a storage area, but there's also cats in it, so I don't know. There's no real rhyme or reason for that, or Greimer reason. Hey-oh, I know, bad joke. For it was just something I thought looked kind of nice. But what doesn't look nice is that beautiful, beautiful sunset, because what that beautiful, beautiful sunset means, there's gonna be creepers that come and blow me up real fast. So I'm gonna just plop this down, take a nap. There we go, got it. Okay, it's a brand new day. All right, so in today's episode, though, like I said, we're gonna be working over here. That was basically all I did. I just finished off these paths that have been plaguing me for a while. So today's episode, though, we're going to be working on the right side of this path right here in this open space. Let's take a quick peek at the map, see what we're doing. There is this like little triangle-shaped little shark fin, fitting since there's sharks right there. Right there, I'm probably going to work on extending this out a little bit to make more concave. Concave, yes. So it looks like a kidney bean here more than anything else. And the reason why is because I want to put a nice big exhibit right here. Now, I do have to figure out how the paths are going to get up here. I have plenty of opportunities to have it follow the edge of the coastline, which might actually happen. So I might have to make sure that I keep the exhibit back a little bit. But I also want to make sure that this path kind of connects over here as well. So this is where the penguins are going to go. The bears are going to go somewhere up here, and I have to figure out where the gorillas are going to go too. But in today's episode, I think we're going to go with, you ready for this? You guys ready? Gazelles. Wasn't even planning on putting them in here, okay? but I was looking through my chest of stuff that I have, and I noticed that I have some gazelles. Yeet! I have some gazelles that I should probably get to work and place someplace. Now I have Grant's gazelles, okay? So these do not belong to my in real life friend Grant's possession. No, they don't belong to him, okay? These are actually an actual animal. I had to look them up because I didn't really know, but apparently they live in like Southeast Africa primarily. So according to what the terrain kind of looks like there is some greenery, there's some plant life, but it's pretty dry. Okay, where am I going? Right here. Grant's Gazelles, or they're somewhere in here. I have them. Aha! Right here. Okay, I got 2 of them. 3 of them? 4 of them. Holy cow, I got a lot of these things. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got 4 of them. Okay, so we got Grant's Gazelles in here. So we got 4 Grant's Gazelles. I need some names for some Gazelles, people. Get your naming caps on, because I need your help. All right, so but in my research, I found that it's mainly dry and pretty arid there. So we're thinking a little bit of red sand, a lot of regular sand, but I don't want this to be completely dead. I do want to have some greenery and some shrubs in there. So I need to find like a leaf block that looks like crap. I need to find a leaf block that looks like crap. Because these all look pretty, willow leaves they all look pretty lively. I wonder if they're, actually, you know what? There's probably an autumn forest someplace, and they probably got some yellow leaves or something there. I'm going to have to probably go hunt those things down. But I do want to get some of those, some drier looking landscape in there with some sparse grass, whatnot, because the grass in all the pictures I saw of these things looks pretty dead. But first off, I have to get back over there. And the reason why I have to get back over here is because I need to actually do a little bit of terraforming and get this place set up. I also, we're going to have the traditional palisade wall in the back, but I'm thinking about putting a nice big fence here in the front so that you can see these things prancing along all over the place. Now, fences. I mean, this will probably keep them in place, the steel bars, but what I'm thinking about doing is actually doing a chain link fence right in front of it, which means I'm going to need some straightaways, otherwise this isn't going to work. I found that the chain link fence does not look good on a diagonal. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. So I'm not even going to try it, but I'm going to probably, because I could have like a little petting area right over here, because these things they're gazelles. They're not like super dangerous. They're not like a bear or something like that. So maybe this have the chain link fence here and then have like just a regular fence on this side. I'm going to have to probably widen the path a little bit. Okay, so I got some stuff I got to work on here, but let me get to placing the palisade wall for sure. Okay, the palisade wall is put in. Check it out. All right, so this is nothing really new. I mean, if you guys have been watching the series, you know I do a lot of palisade walls. A lot of them. All right, that's kind of like the signature of the zoo, actually. There's a bunch of them. There are a lot all around every single one of these places. Okay, so, yeah, this is nothing new. Now, what I have to do in this part, though, is... well, actually, if you take another peek at the map, see, kidney bean? Kind of looks like a kidney bean, sort of. That's the idea. If you look at the map here, oops, dropped a fish. I'm gonna have to fill in this water though, because water's no bueno right here. I don't really want water in this area. This has to be nice flat land. Now I don't really know if I'm gonna do much elevation change in this, because gazelles primarily reside in plains. So I guess I can do a little bit similar to what very similar to what I did with the cheetah exhibit here. I think this is going to be a very similar looking build. A little bit of red sand, a lot of regular sand, and a little bit of grass. Probably even a little less grass than what you see here, actually. But very similar, actually. I think they kind of live in the same area of the world too. So I have to get going on some terraforming right now. I gotta get rid of those flowers. Gotta put in a lot of stone or something underneath in the water. I like to displace it. I don't want things spawning underneath the exhibit, like in the water. I don't want like a sea turtle or something to spawn down there and then be trapped in there forever and ever. So I usually fill them all in. So I have got some work to do. And to do that, I have to go get a whole lot of stone and some junk blocks I don't need. Probably a lot of dirt or something. So give me one quick second to do the terraforming. I'm pretty sure that you are not a lion or a tiger, or even supposed to be in there at all. Oh. Okay, I got the land filled in now. Now, this obviously doesn't look quite like what I was hoping it would right now. This is just flat as can be. Now, I do kind of think that maybe I should keep this exhibit relatively flat because of them living in the plains. But what I want to do is I want to carve out first. This is where the fence is going to go, the chain link fence. Let's get that carved out right there. And I do want to fill that in with some of the blocks that I'm planning on using in this to kind of make it look like it's in the kind of like the African desert. We're looking here. Let's get some podzol down here too. I do want to add some grass blocks in here. I don't want to leave them completely out, but I don't want to put a lot of them, actually. I think there's going to be a whole lot more sand than anything in here, and there's also going to be a lot of podzol, which I think this is the last podzol that I have. I think this is all I got. Maybe the occasional red sand block as well. Now, I went ahead and grabbed some regular terracotta because I want to sprinkle that in here as well. And then the rest of this will just squirt some grass in here. So this is probably like oh, and plus gravel. I definitely want to put some gravel in there too. Let's go ahead and just leave that gravel right there. That That's probably the block palette that I'm going to be using, as well as path blocks, of course, because I think they really look good. And then maybe some stone piles here or there. And then some tall grass I'm going to put in there as well, growing on what grass blocks are actually in there. But, like I said, I only have 37 blocks of podzol, I think is it, actually. Bat backpack. Saving grace. Is there any more? No, there's not. Okay, so I only have 37 blocks of this stuff, so I either can use it really sparingly, or I'm going to have to go get more. And I'm going to have to go get more, basically, is the real answer. I think what else should do, because I don't want to... Moving this stuff kind of sucks. Let's do one of these things. I'm making a thing as a crafting table when I really have a backpack that I could have done that on right there. But let's go ahead and make a good old-fashioned chest. This worked pretty good for the aviary, where I actually made a chest that I had to move and get rid of. We're going to squirt all of the stuff that I'm going to be using for the ground in here. All of that, yep. Okay, we're going to leave all that in there for right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on a little bit of adventure, and I have got to go collect some resources. So, looking at the map here, a couple of resources I need to grab. One, podzol. There's podzol up here in this area. That's where I got the other podzol from. Because I don't really know where else to get it. Actually, I don't know if I've come across an area where it exists yet. But also, if you look at this very colorful biome right over here, and up here, there's also some, which I might just go to this one because it's up here, and I don't want to get too close to my neighbor who's right over here, although I haven't seen him in months. I might go grab this podzol up here and then head up here to the autumn forest that's up here, because these yellow leaves right here, maybe a couple of these red ones, I want to get some of those things. Probably should grab some saplings while I'm up there too. Alright, so I gotta get flying. I gotta grab that red sand. Hold up. Time out. Are those yak? I don't know if I've ever really seen... I've been this way before, but I don't remember seeing yak up here. I have penguins in these nets, but I don't have... I'll have to remember yaks are right up here. Alright, I have got some podzol. I've got some cool looking leaves. Got a lot of stuff that I needed to get on that one. Now all I have to do is just stick this landing, preferably not in the pond with the sharks. Alright, there we go. Landing done. Alright, back here, I got some leaves. I got some fun stuff. I got a lot of podzol. I got more leaves than that, obviously. I got a whole bunch in here, too. I collected a few stacks of that stuff. Some yellow ones, some orange ones, and some dead ones. I think those will probably do just nicely. Don't really know if I need any more than that. All right, so now comes the fun part. This is where I actually have to do a lot of the stuff in here. You guys have seen me do this before, and I'm going to do it again here. I'm going to grab the sand, and I think I'm going to put that in first. I'm going to go through, and I'm just going to knock out a few random blocks here or there. I'm going to put mostly a lot of sand in here. So I'm not... Oh, did I miss a spot? I missed a spot. Look at that. Dang it. Well, we're going to get double sand there. I'm going to be doing a lot of sand in this area because I need this to look really arid and dry. So, this part right here. I got to do something here. I gotta carve out a spot right here where I'm going to be putting a bottom, because I was going to put fence here for like a petting zoo thing. I think what I'm going to do is put like a window here actually with glass instead. I think that might look pretty good, so I have to do a little one of these numbers to mark out where the glass is actually going. And I think that's where it's going to go right there. That way I can put a base for it, and then you can see the window right here and through the chain link fence and the other parts right there. I think it'll look pretty good. Alright, so I should probably put something down there to mark that. Maybe cobble for right now, because I don't want to accidentally be placing blocks in there. I'll put cobble in here right now. I might end up keeping cobble in here, actually. I'm not too sure. Okay, I think that's about it. That's all I got to do for the landscape. I mean, as far as decorating, like I said, I don't really know if I want to add any real elevation change in this because they're supposed to be living on really flat areas anyway. I could put like maybe 1 block high elevation change in the back, which wouldn't be too bad of an idea. Or I could leave it, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to add kind of like rock piles, similar to what I added in the cheat exhibit in here as well. But I do need to get rocks because I only have a little bit of cobblestone here. What do I have in here? I got some stone. That's good. It's a step in the right direction. There's some more cobble. That's what I'm talking about. All right, yeah, I got plenty of stuff. Look at, oh my gosh, I got so much stuff. It's ridiculous. Let's grab some andesite also. Let's go ahead and put those things in the backpack, and then that's all I really need right there. Okay, and of course, hold on, wait, bad backpack, is it in there? Yes, it is. There it is. I need these things as well. Okay, so for the stone piles, I think I'm going to put one like right in here. I'm just guessing. Actually, wait a second. Let's back that up a little bit. Right about here. All right, and then let's put maybe another one a little bit more in the foreground right there, and then one more somewhere along the back wall over here. I'm thinking that should be just fine for what I have in mind. So let's go ahead and build these things up just a bit. Too much? Just a bit. And make these things... Ooh, I didn't mean to break that part. Make these things kind of pop a little bit. Now I could actually have the stone go into the ground just a bit. Let's put the andesite in there. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, good, right there. All right, so this one, let's make this a little bit taller, and we'll put this back here like so. Spatter these things on here, and then get rid of this one right here. Put the andesite down on the ground there, and then maybe another one right here, and even right about the outside the gravel there. Yeah, all right, I like that. Now, same thing over here. We're going to want to go ahead and raise this up just a bit. This one can actually be, I'm thinking, a little bit smaller of a pile, and we'll have the rocks separate out a little bit. I don't even really need it to be any more than that, although I do want to add in some gravel and maybe even a spot of andesite as well. All right. Yeah, and you don't really see it from behind. All right, so there's that. That's that part done. Now I also need to go through and put the path blocks in here, like I said I was going to, because that's really going to make this area look really arid, dry, and I think pop just a little bit more. Especially in these areas where there's like these long lines of grass. I need to break those up for sure, because it wouldn't actually look like that, especially if Gazelle are trampling this thing constantly. I'm thinking that this would be a little bit more matted down. Yeah, like that. Okay, so that's already looking a billion times better. Let's go ahead and do this for the rest of the area here, and then we'll start worrying about the foliage. All right, with the stone piles done, the path blocks put in, then we have just to add the foliage in this place is basically done. We also have to add that little bit of trees and whatnot. Or not, I mean a little. Actually, you know what? A dead tree would probably look really cool in here. All right, so let's go ahead and add these bushes in here. Now, these red autumn leaves I'm going to probably add a little bit darker on the base there, and then what I'm going to do is cover them mostly with these things along the backside, and then the dead leaves themselves I'm going to sprinkle in to make sure that all the red leaves are covered in like so. All right, I'm thinking that will look pretty good. Yeah, it's not bad. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Let's do that in a couple other spots as well. Let's go ahead and sprinkle in the yellow leaves on top of it, and then we'll jazz those up with the red leaves. I want to make sure, or not the red leaves, the dead leaves, to finish it off here. I want to make sure that they can't actually escape here, because that would be really embarrassing if they could. Yeah, all right, that looks fine. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and dot these in here periodically, maybe even put one right over here in the corner. Something like this. Yeah, like so. That was too far out. Yeah, thinking something like that. Now that is a big flat exhibit. Now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I did with the cheetah exhibit, where I actually took an acacia tree, I believe, and I threw it in here because I think that looked pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take an acacia tree and throw it in there. And I also have to add the pebbles still in places, but that definitely looks like a dry exhibit, you know, as far as what I was going for. I think I nailed it on that in that case. All right, let's throw that all in there. Let's go ahead and stop and get a couple of stone buttons here. I probably have some laying in a chest or in my backpack someplace, which now I'm feeling like a big old for making more, but that's okay. That's all right. Let's go ahead and just dot these things in here as well, in various spots to make it look like there are stones or pebbles all over the ground. And yeah, perfect. All right, so now I probably should get to work on the chain link fence. Now I do have some iron on me right here, which I could actually turn into a fence, actually. Let's just grab some of that. And let's turn that all into those. And then I do have a crafting table on me, right? Because my backpacks are so full of stuff that I've actually started using the crafting grid to store things. That's probably just barely enough fences. All right, let's go ahead and grab this and turn these into, there's modern fence, there's barbed wire. Whoa, okay, I don't really know if I need to go that gung-ho. Let's do the iron bars right there. And let's go ahead and fill this in completely then, so that this chain link fence is done. All right, I think that's done right there. You should be able to see through there. Now, I do need to go get the glass. I made way too many, way too many fences. Where's my squid backpack? All right, squid backpack. Can you hold these? Oh, I even had a couple in there that I could have used, but whatever. Do I have my glass in here? I have the brown stained glass, which that was a failed attempt. Remember the koala exhibit? So I think I need to go grab the glass, but I do want to keep this palisade look going on top of it. So I'm definitely going to need some spruce wood, which I have, but I have to go grab my glass. Give me one quick second. I gotta go run. All right, I got some glass. I got some spruce wood. I even grabbed an acacia sapling, at least one of them. I don't want to go too overboard. I mean, I could probably squeeze two in here, but I'll probably just put one maybe off to one side. Probably over here, actually. In fact, let's go ahead and plant that because maybe it'll grow all on its own. Where can I? Right here? Actually, let's give that a little bit of encouragement. Let's see if it can grow. There we go. Actually, I like how it spread this way towards the exhibit more too. Okay, that's perfect. It's good. All right, let's go ahead and just check this back. Actually, no, let's keep that in my inventory. All right, so I got this glass, right? All right, this is the glass that I've been using. It's not the exhibit glass, but it's the glass that I've been using on a lot of exhibits. And I think that it looks pretty good when you use it when you're outlining like a big window that looks into a pen like this. Let's go ahead and just stack this up, and then we're going to continue the palisade wall on top of it. Okay, it looks a little derpy, not gonna lie, but I kind of like it. It's not the best, but it's also not the worst. I think it kind of works as far as this. If anything, I would say that the windows could go up one more block, but then they'd be a little bit higher than the fence, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I don't know. What do you guys think? Up one more block, or do you think that that's good enough right there? So this is where you can look in and see them as they're trolloping around and prancing around, and then this is where you can actually come up and maybe feed them little treats through the chain link fence and whatnot. So I do need to get in here though, because I'm not done with this place yet. So let's go ahead and just line these things up right there. So I have a doorway in here. Now, I'm liking this. I'm liking all of this. I'm not really liking the green in the tree, but I might be able to do something about that. Hold on one second. let me go grab some of these bushes that I've been using, or some of these leaf blocks I've been using, and see if I can't do something about that. All right, I'm thinking something a little bit more like that. I know it's not the greatest, but it adds a little bit more of a change to it. Oh, some of those leaves are actually disappearing. Oh well, we'll see what stays and what doesn't. It's supposed to look kind of dry, like it's sort of drying up in the extreme heat. Maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think? If you guys think that looks bad, let me know in the comment section. I can always change that. It's an acacia tree. I can just grow another one. It'll be fine. All right. So what I'm going to do is I want to clear these leaf blocks out of my inventory. I did pick up another sapling, so I could always just easily grow one. All right, and then we're going to get to putting down some of this stuff. Now, Maddie, if you're watching this, I know you're shaking your head like, would you just please put some of those custom plants there? Yes, I will. Right here. Okay, so what do we got? Barley, I think, would look good, although barley doesn't really make sense. I think it'll look good. Dried bamboo, sea oats. Does kind of look like wheat-ish kind of looking things. So I'm looking at more of the yellowy kind of stuff to kind of put in here. What can I do with this? Ooh, actually, I kind of like that. Not gonna lie. I don't really like it. Ooh, I just destroyed it. I don't really like it there though, but I do like it. Oh, I can plant it on sand too. Oh yeah, this is it. We're doing this. We're gonna sprinkle these things around occasionally as well. Something like that I think will look pretty good. Maybe one a little bit in the foreground a little bit more. Yeah, all right, that's pretty good. Now, barley, can I plant that on that? No. This I think, yeah, this I have to plant actually on the grass itself. So I'm going to use this kind of sparingly in places here or there, and then, because the rest of this stuff, this is just to add a little bit of a yellow color to because I mean, all the pictures I've seen, I'm looking at one right now on my other monitor, the Gazelle is standing in what looks like yellow grass, like dead grass. So I kind of want to make that match this if I can. Let's go ahead and put one back there as well. And then, what else do I got in that magical backpack? So this one? Yeah, what's this one? Let's go ahead and put those back. Barley I already got in there. Maybe put a couple bits of dried bamboo back here, almost as if it's kind of on the edge of a riverbed. There's that there. I can put that there. It's gonna look a little weird though. Hold on, because it's gonna be like in the corner, like right there. That should be fine. Something like that. Good. All right. I don't want to overdo that. It almost implies that there was water there or something, but that dried up a long time ago. I don't think there's any more custom. I can put some dead leaves underneath the tree. That's for sure. Let's go ahead and do that for sure. Yeah, this looks a lot better. All right, I think that's probably pretty good. I think that's about all I'm going to add to this, though. I don't really know if there's anything else I need to do. Don't need eucalyptus in here. Yeah, all right, so then I'm going to just take some bone meal, and we're going to jazz up the regular grass that we have in here and make this nice and tall. Get rid of any of the flowers. I don't really want any flowers in here. This is supposed to be kind of a dry area, so the grass is supposed to be rather sporadic, and then I think there's also going to be some taller grass in places as well. So yeah, all right, so this is looking good. I'm liking. I just looked back and just to make sure that this didn't look bizarre or whatever, but this is starting to look pretty good. Yep. All right, so I'm gonna have to add in some taller grass here or there, like occasionally here, there, and everywhere, I guess. Let's go ahead and hit that. Let's see, do I have any more bone meal? Sure do. I'm gonna need that. Add a little bit more there. Maybe some back here as well. Start sticking up a little bit more. I don't know if there's much more I want to add to this. I think that's about it. I do want to get this stuff in front here. Be gone, flower. Something like that. Yeah, all right, so that's it. I think that it completes the gazelle exhibit. Now, I do need names. Remember, I have 4 gazelles. So I need your guys' name suggestions as to what I'm going to name these things. I think this is a done exhibit. I think that's it. I do have to do the path a little bit in front, but I think that's it. And as the sun sets, I will bid you all adieu. So thank you guys so much for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this episode. I will be back with some more stuff from the ZAWA server next week where I'm going to need your names. So please, down in the comment section, go throw a few names for gazelles. Any fun stories you have as to why they should be named such. I love to hear it. I usually just come through and pick my favorite ones. Sometimes I pick random ones just because. It's fun to kind of make you guys a little bit more interactive in the zoo because honestly, I'm terrible at naming things, so I rely heavily on you. So please, down in the comment section, drop your favorite gazelle names. Alrighty guys, I'm going to take off here before the creepers come blow me up. So thanks again for watching, and bye-bye.